Welcome to this training. In 14 steps, you will get a nice in-depth training. This new way of training, it really works for me. And in around 15 minutes, you will get a deep dive in a complete workout. So sequencias, balance, kicks, floreos, and we cover all. If you don't want this basic warm-up, just go to 3 minutes, 54 seconds, and then we start with more specific, a really nice bridge specific thing. Yeah, but for me, this basic warm-up, you really, I really like him. Kids cycling by, and later on he will ring a bell. So just go and do your circular motions. I just choose my joints, did my shoulders, did my arms, and now some hips. Now realize I trained for the last weeks a lot, so I feel my wrist a little bit. So tomorrow I get a massage in my lower arm as well, and to see what we can do about the wrist. So feel for yourself where in your body you need some more attention. Where do you need to stretch maybe? And go and do that. Maybe it can be your knees, can be your back. Just rotate and breathe into your motion. Now, what I do here is really nice. I stretch the inside of my fingers. I spread my fingers. Because I train so much now, my hands sometimes feel a bit cramped up. Actually, the muscles in my hand. How about this one? So instead of putting your hands on the floor, I did this one more time in a video before, but this really helps you to also engage your hamstrings and be active in your lower part, your butt and your hamstrings. And they really have to work now. So try those stretches out. Yes, see how far you can go. If you cannot go all the way, it's fine. You just adapt it to your own needs, to your own level. Now, for me, this is a classic movement because I also use this in my game. Today we'll actually use that in a sequence as well. Now, this lifting your arm up is way heavier than just holding your arms at your chest. So see what you can do. Spread your arms and stretch. Now here a bit of a regular stretch. Also here, just feel what you need. Do you need to move? Do you need to put your knee on the floor? Just listen to your body and give it an extra bit of love. Now here, for example, I feel my lower back is a bit stiff, so I give it a bit of a hug. And this is one of my favorite. Now I kind of jump in like straight back because I did this already today. You can also do a regular downward facing dog like this with your leg up. If it feels good, if you feel like, I want this, then you go bend your leg a bit more to the side. And this, of course, relates to a lot of floreo movements with your back, right? Ao de costa, ao de coluna, bananeras. You train your shoulders in a static, specific way. I love that stretch. I do it every day. Do I? Yeah, kind of every day. Now, this is a nice warm-up for all of you, because here we start the warming up for this two-legged bridge hold. Now, this is 3 points, right? Not two-legged, sorry, 2 points. Now, this is 3 points, and this is nice. I think you should do this also always, and you can check if your right side is more stable than your left side. In my case, it is. And here I lift my leg. This is for me a new way to strengthen my shoulder in a static way and kind of hold it here. Because just think about ao de coluna. This is the entrance motion. So your shoulder should be stable and strong right here. It should be there. It should hold yourself. Now here I felt my back, so I wobble here a bit, but that's okay. You may wobble. Now this in itself is also an exercise, but also a resting position, the cocorinha or deep squat. In yoga, it's in Indian culture, it's just, in Asian culture, it's just a way of sitting as well, right? Now here we go to the second part, and no, the third part, sorry. So here, Jenga and effective defenses, so left, right. Now you see me moving around lightly, right? And that's, if you defense, think light, and think about that blonde kid. I just tell him, you just go, I see you. He doesn't believe me. So here, what do we do here? I just Jenga a few steps, and one time I defend esquiva lateral, and the other one I do this one, negativo de Angola. I go low, just to train the low defense as well. Here high, and then I go low. See that? Then I change my legs, troca di perna, and I come back. So I just have a few of these, and for yourself, check if you can do the leg switch. See if you can do that light, right? Just you go to one side here, and you go light to the other side. Now, what was focus? No, I felt something, some beautiful lady walking by, but I didn't see her. So I got distracted, and I continue. And, gotta refocus my game. So I do this, and this is an essential part. Now, just footwork, light footwork, just see if you can move left, right, have some small variation in your Jenga step, and I'll join this with a few turns and also a bit of kicks. Now, for me, this is really, really foundational in any game of capoeira. Of course, different aspects are emphasized within different games, but just the lightness of your feet, and then being able to kick, in any way, it really helps. So this is really nice, and this freestyle you can use in between your let's say focused training sessions. Let's say sequencias, techniques. I like to do an improvised thing, just to empty my head, empty my body, and just do whatever. So that was part 4, and here we start joining the footwork a little bit with some kicks, martello and a queixada from cadeira. Now just do your Jenga. Don't try to copy me so much here. Just do a Jenga, and just see where it's comfortable for you to execute martello. Can you just do that? Left, right, martello. This one is really nice as well. Left, right, and then queixada di cadeira or paralela. So you just move your leg from the inside out. Play with that a bit, yeah. And if you done, you could pause the video, and play a little bit with that a little bit more, because here we dive into the sequence, one of the sequences, short sequences that we are focused on today. And this is meia lua de compasso, habdi high, and then you land your back backwards. Now for me, this one goes kind of fast, right, and smooth, and I really kind of feel that I have to work on this side. It doesn't go as fast, and now I notice I don't lift my left arm over my ear. Here, my arm goes higher, you see that? And on the other side, I land. Oh, now I don't even land. But here, my arm, you see, it doesn't go up. So that could be one of the reasons that the momentum, it feels different. Check your sides. Check if you if you can do both sides and if they are equal. Bit of bananeira in between, and here with Jenga. And I play with my arms. Now that's for most capoeiristas, that's a real challenge to do this body work, jogo de corpo, and playing with the arms, like without galo punch right away, but just playfully, right? Okay, the other short sequence, here we go. So this is a high bridge from the side. So you could use this if you have a nice bridge. You could use this as a defense, right? And then important is that you can continue your game after this defense. So doing nice fancy-ish moves for your defense is nice, but be able to transition as well, right? So there we go. Do a couple of these. See if you can do that, and play around with the kicks, just because you can. And then the same defense, but now from an entrada di meio diferente. So you make the meio diferente, you step through, and then you make the high bridge. So kick, you step through, and you see that I lift my hips quite a bit. I experimented with that here, but it works. It works to control the motion and to gain momentum afterwards. A bit of a variation here, same idea, but now you jump into macaco. Didn't train my left one for a long time, but all good, right? You gotta have a bad side as well. Honestly, I felt tired here, so my back was a bit more. But never mind. You can feel that way and still do your moves. Here it started. So now a bit of a freestyle. What a bananera was that? Ooh. How about moving slow? Now this is the 8th element, right? The 8th element. We did a couple now so far, and yeah. If you have these elements separate and you can switch from one to the other, you have a really dynamic training. Now, of course, this is limited because it's solo training. At the same time, this is what creates a lot of detail, a lot of technical niceness. Okay, I love this giro. I love this giro because it kind of happened fluently. Now, this is my bad side. This morning I trained this one, and I didn't spin on my ball of my foot, so I'm training that. But this one goes smooth. Here I spin on the ball of my foot, goes easy, and then I kick it. So see if you have that. You can try that out. It's a nice addition to surprise with kicks, fast kicks. It's more like a contemporanea regional game-ish. But if you swing it, dance it around, you can use it in any game. All right, here's some other technical stuff. Mainly golpes, bit of golpes here. So just practice your foundation golpes, a bit of amada queixada, meio de compasso, and always remain friendly and wait for pregnant women that may want to pass by. Don't kick them. That's important. Auricoluna. Well, I just do it. So here you can practice your single technique, solo technique that you want to get both sides, of course. How about this? I just realized that I haven't trained Ausemao in a long time, but it's fun. The reason I didn't train it because my Achilles was still sore and I kind of blocked it out of my system. But it's fun. I'm back again. I train a lot and it's possible again. So that's amazing. I can actually do this. Oh my goody God. So do you have some movement you want to train? Maybe combine it with one kick. So here I train Armada and then Ausemao. I have these things just when there's some space. You can do this. Bit of bananera. Train your bananera. If you don't have this solo yet, you can use a wall. You can be kind to yourself. Just use a wall. That's fine. And then this guy, it was 1 centimeter. Otherwise, we would have boxed each other, bumped into each other. So continue with your bananera, and here I wasn't focused. I could do it better, but mom and daughter passing by, Just telling how great life is because of capoeira. Oh my god. No, I wasn't talking to your wife. Not at all. Not at all. Sorry, I was. So here the low bridge variation as a defense, but now you can have this as a style component or as a defense. Now here I do it really high. I keep my hips up really high. It's not necessarily the way you should do it, but it's just for me to play around with it a little bit. Yeah, so see if you can find details in your basic movements. To finalize step 14, here we go. It's light steps, and just see how you can flow some kicks. So for me, if you really want to surprise people, this is what I do. Dance as a ballet dancer. That's what I would do. Surprise them and dance. Take care.